Ruy Lopez opening, Morphy defense, Chigorin defense, 12.NBD2RD8. Balanced, neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. It was an incredible middle game by both players. Sharp games are frequently the result of starting with the king's pawn, since it dominates the center and frees up the bishop and queen on the light squares. A typical answer is e5, which builds a position in the middle, controls d4, and frees up the queen and bishop on the dark square. The move nf3 advances the knight toward the center, engages the e5 piece in combat, and sets up a castle. nc6 defends the pawn on e5, advances the knight toward the center, and scans the d4 square. The Ruy Lopez opening develops the bishop to immediately attack the knight on c6, the lone defender of the e5 pawn. a6 forces the bishop must choose between exchanging and withdrawing. ba4 safely retreats the bishop while keeping pressure on the knight. nf6 attacks the undefended e4 pawn and develops the knight at the same time. Castling gets the king out of the center and prepares to develop the rook to e1. b7 develops the dark squared bishop and prepares to castle. 1 rupee centralizes the rook and protects the e4 pawn. b5 gains space on the queen side and forces the bishop to the b3 square. bb3 is forced, but the bishop is well placed because it attacks the f7 square. d6 defends the e5 pawn and allows the light squared bishop to develop. c3 prepares the d2-d4 pawn break and clears the c2 square for the light squared bishop. Castling gets the king out of the center and activates the rook. h3 prevents black from developing the light squared bishop to g4, which would pin the knight and make it hard for white to play d4. na5 attacks the bishop and allows black to play the c5 pawn push. bc2 retreats the bishop and supports the e4 pawn. On the queen side, c5 occupies a space and has influence over d4. d4 takes space in the center, attacks the e5 and c5 pawns and allows the dark squared bishop to develop. qc7 develops the queen, protects the c5 and d6 pawns and opens up the d8 square. nbd2 develops the knight toward the center and supports the e4 pawn as well as the knight on f3. The best choice is this one. It is ideal. It is a fair deal after all captures. It is ideal. Backs off. This allows the knight to control more squares. This threatens to reveal an attack on a bishop. This protects the attacked pawn. This stops the opponent from being able to reveal an attack on a bishop. It is the last book move. Now that the rooks can see one another, they can defend one another. It is ideal. A rook enters the action after developing outside of its starting square as a result. It is ideal. Perfectly on point. It is ideal. This defends a piece that is being attacked but is not well defended. It is ideal. There were worse maneuvers, but there were also much better ones. It is incorrect. This overlooks an opportunity to kick a knight. This allows the opponent to pin a pawn. It is an inaccuracy. Recaptures. It is ideal. When a rook retreats, this attack wins a tempo. That's good. The rook is now on a square that is more secure. It is ideal. The pawn is now suitably protected. That's good. This is the only move that works. This threatens to take an outpost with the knight. It is a great move. The rooks are linked by this, making it easier for them to work together in the future. It is ideal. This is how you take the pawn. It is ideal. Backs off. It is ideal. This wins a knight. This is the only good move. This threatens to win a knight. It is a great move. This poses a risk of winning a pawn. It is ideal. That knight will get material if captured. It is ideal. Recaptures. It is ideal. Very precise. It is best. Recaptures. It is ideal. This captures a bishop and eliminates a threat. This is the only move that works. It is a great move. This is the only good move. It is a great move. This avoids the knight's check. It's compelled. This is the only move that works. It is best. This moves away from the knight in shining armor. It's compelled. The knight is thus brought to safety. It is ideal. This avoids the knight's check. It's compelled. The knight becomes more active as a result, gaining control over more of the board. It is ideal. This moves away from the knight in shining armor. It's compelled. The knight is now on a square that is more secure. It is ideal. This avoids the knight's check. It's compelled. The knight can now control more squares as a result. It is ideal. This moves away from the knight in shining armor. It's compelled. This moves the knight to safety. It is best. Balanced. Neither player ever had an advantage. That game was pretty competitive. Both players had an amazing opening. It was an incredible middle game by both players.